Hey guys, Mike here. Just want to take a moment to congratulate LSCards on reaching 500 subscribers. Guys, congratulations. Well deserved. Christian, special shout out to you. I think I speak for everyone. I mean, you're obviously the face of the channel, and you're on here every day posting videos. You're watching videos, you're commenting on stuff. You're being engaging and active in the community, and that's a testament to why your subs have gone up. A lot of people think it's all about the content, and content is part of it. I mean, if you have good content, you will bring in viewers. But if you engage the audience and if you participate in the community in YouTube and talk to people outside of YouTube and get involved in stuff like Instagram, Facebook, things like that, people will support you and watch your channel and get to know you, and people will start looking forward to your videos. So congratulations again on 500 subscribers. I know that number's rising every day, and I know it will continue to rise. I can only hope that you continue to stay strong with it. I know college is coming up and stuff like that, and that's all going to be important, of course, but you'll have plenty of time during breaks and even during college. I mean, you might not be able to send out as many TTMs as you are now, but make sure you at least send out a few here and there. Send to some guys every year and just stay active in the community. You're definitely an asset to the community. So I wanted to go ahead and give my response to the 500 subscriber contest. You asked for three things. First up, you wanted to know something that people in the community or people who watch the videos probably don't know. I don't know if it's interesting, but I'm left-handed. I write left-handed. So any letters I've written, TTM letters, I sit there and write left-handed. Bat left-handed, throw left-handed. Probably not interesting. Unfortunately, I was not blessed with the ability to throw a baseball as well as I would like, because otherwise I could still be cashing a big paycheck and playing in the majors. But unfortunately at this point, with my bummed up shoulder and my elbow and my freaking hand, including this thumb, which it's kind of disgusting, isn't it? I can maybe get the ball up to the plate at 45, 50 miles an hour, and my arm's going to hurt. So that didn't work out, but I'm left-handed, if you care. Sports memory. I know a lot of people are doing playing, and you mentioned that. In terms of playing, I mean, I just had a ton of fun playing Little League Baseball. And in 7th grade, my brother and I were on the same team, and we won the championship that year, and that was the last year I played. So went out on top, retired early. But ultimate sports memory is 2008, the Phillies winning the World Series. And it's not just about winning the World Series. Obviously, that was special, but it's just everything that entailed. I mean, it was just such a great time. I could go on for an hour. Just the whole ride of that season, especially the postseason. I can name the places and the people I was with for so many big games and big moments. But I still remember Game 5 of the World Series. I went with my dad. We sat next to each other. And then my brothers, Andrew and Paul, they also went. They came down with us. So my brother Paul was at LaSalle at the time. So my dad and my brother Andrew, we went to pick him up at LaSalle, and we just shot right down Broad Street. And I just remember driving down Broad Street. And, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with Philadelphia, but when you're driving down Broad Street heading south, you get to the point where you're just driving, and straight in front of you is City Hall. You eventually have to loop around it. But I just remember sitting there looking at City Hall and thinking to myself, like, oh my goodness, like the Phillies can win the World Series tonight. I mean, just years of going to games, watching on TV. Since I've been 7, 8 years old, I watched virtually every game. Any game I couldn't watch, I'd listen to. If I couldn't listen to, in the age of the computer and the phone, I'm following. And it was just like the culmination of that fandom. And it was so special to be there with family. And obviously the game. And then there was a rain delay, and the game got suspended. And I remember going down for part two, thinking, like, they're a couple innings away from winning the World Series. And, championships are special, and they're specifically special when you celebrate it with families and friends, and nothing touches it. 2008, that World Series, and being able to share special moments with my dad and my brothers, and then after the game, meeting up with friends, and I wound up staying down at the ballpark, and I forget, I got a ride home somehow, and met up with a whole group of friends, and we just hung out. hung out near the stadium. Uh, we were hanging out on the side where the players were coming out, and they would come out, and people would just go nuts cheering. It was definitely a magical time, and I hope all of you guys who root for different teams get to experience that at some point in your life because it's awesome. And third, you asked about the collection, what your goals are for this year, and simply mine is just to add some higher end stuff to the collection to focus a little more. I'm kind of all over the place. I focus on Phillies, Patriots, and I do a lot of baseball. I like to collect as many autographs as I can, but I definitely want to add some good stuff to the collection and some players that I grew up watching. So specifically Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey Jr. They were the Mike Trout and Bryce Harper of the 90s for my generation growing up. And I absolutely want to add a PSA 10 rookie card of both of them to the collection, and I need to add an autograph of both of them to my collection. So I'm definitely going to work on that, and I look forward to beefing up the collection. So again, congratulations to LSCards, guys. I suggest you take part in their contest. I suggest that you give them a follow, give them some support. Thank you so much for all you guys do in the community. Christian, keep it up. I mean, your TTMs lately have been out of this world. It's like every other day I'm like, how are you topping it again? So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.